welcome to a new week. Welcome to Monday the 15th, which is also Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so I have given myself a day off. I've been doing some cleaning around the house. If you watched the last vlog, that last Sunday was really kind of struggling and was feeling the pressure of the writing challenge that I'd set for myself, and just, yeah, I was struggling. And so I'm still struggling, because for you it's been 2 weeks since you saw that. For me it's been just an evening. So I didn't write yesterday. So in my writing challenge I've got a big fat 0 for the 14th. I'm well ahead of where I should be by the 14th. I'm even ahead of where I should be on the 21st. I'm ahead. I figured I could afford to take yesterday and today off. I don't think I'm going to do any writing today either. I just had a ton of stuff that I didn't get to do last week, like the cleaning. I also still need to do dishes, and I was getting tired of the mess. There's still mess, but it's now a more organized mess. And my desk spaces are a bit more cleared off, and I'm just feeling like that's a little bit better. I now also have enough room that I could start taking Christmas decorations down, but I don't want to. Although by the time you watch this video, they probably will be down. I've been getting my bullet journal set up. I've got everything drawn out. I just need to fill in my schedule. Yeah, I made myself a smoothie, which I've drunk. I've got my cell phone. It's been playing music on my new cell phone stand, which I'm really liking. It's nice and sturdy, and it's got grips on the bottom as well as on the back and on the little feet where your phone sits. It also will hold a tablet, and I like that it's got enough space that I could have it plugged in and still have it sitting in here. So I've got my music playing on my big speakers. Just turn it up again. So I've got it connected to Bluetooth, so that's been nice because the landscapers have been out. It's finally gotten quiet again. I've just decided to take today off and rest and relax. I slept in. It felt amazing. I think there was an alarm set, but I slept right through it, and so I started waking up at 10, but I don't think I dragged myself out of bed until almost noon. It was glorious. So, and it's just been nice to do a lot of the kind of house admin and just get things together, enjoy an actual holiday. I will catch up. I got feedback on chapter 5 back from my advisor. The feedback was the same as it's been. It's the same basic comment. I'm just not theorizing the garments enough, which I know, and she's given me some good pointers on where I can be more specific and what kind of theory I need to draw on, and so I need to do some reading. So I might do some reading today. I don't feel like I want to write. Although chapter 7 is so close, I really just need to write the introduction and conclusion for that chapter, and then it's done. I'm really worried about the theory, so I don't know. I feel like there's a bit more theory in there, but I'm not sure. Even though it's the same comment that I've gotten on all of the other chapters, and it's what I was expecting, and like there wasn't anything in her feedback that was surprising or scary or shocking or anything. It's getting to me a little bit more. I don't know why. I think part of it's just I'm so scattered and I'm so all over the place right now, and I'm just struggling in general. I think it's also partly when I've gotten those notes in the past, I still had several months left, and now I don't. And so I'm just worried and stressing about things a little bit more, I think. It'll be fine. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are at the start of this vlog. I'm just giving myself as much of a mental break as I can. I will check in with you guys the next time there is something to report. Hello, it is Wednesday evening. I'm just kind of wrapping up for the day. It's been a day. It's been an interesting day. I started out just feeling super anxious, and I'm feeling a lot better now. There's just a lot going on. I've been stressed about the dissertation. I've been stressed about work. I've been stressed about other stuff. And then yesterday, a ton of small YouTubers, myself included, got an email from YouTube saying that all of our channels were going to be demonetized. And so I've been following a lot of the response online, and that's been stressing me out more than it actually needs to. I mean, I am annoyed. I'm very annoyed, and I'll probably address that in a separate video. But I was getting more annoyed and stressed than I really needed to. Yeah, so I'm not gonna go on and on and on about it right now. I might do that in a future video or a blog or both. I haven't decided because it's not my top priority right now. It's one of those things where it's easy to get swept up in the numbers side of YouTube. When you're a small YouTuber, it's easy to get caught up in the views and the sub count and the likes and your analytics and the monetization figures. And at the end of the day, that's not what I'm doing these videos for. So still have a little bit of tweaking and formatting to do with chapter 7, but for the most part, I'm calling it drafted. I have all of the sections of it. They are all drafted. They all have a distinct beginning, middle, and end, and transitions from one section to the other. So I'm calling it done. But I need to copy and paste everything from Scrivener over into a Word document as its own separate chapter, then proofread that. I feel like the conclusion is so hard to write. I feel like this is probably the worst chapter I've written. And I'm not happy with the ending, but it's basically, and I'll tell my advisor this, it's basically a placeholder ending, because I feel like until I've written the first one, the first chapter, because I still have that to do next, until I've written the introduction to the dissertation and gone back through and done at least the first round of revisions on all of the other chapters and have a stronger sense of what I've actually been arguing, I'm not really going to know how to tie it all together. So even though she gave me the advice of write the first chapter last, I still think the last chapter, or at least the last section of the last chapter, is going to be the last thing that I really kind of polish and refine and revise. Yeah, so this is why I don't need to get into the YouTube drama and stuff. I've got enough drama in my life right now. Yeah, I will probably see you all tomorrow when I take you with me to Starbucks and start working on chapter 1, the final chapter waiting to be drafted. Okay. I'm about to hit send on the draft of the last chapter that needed to be written. Again, I'm not done. I still have all the revisions, but when I hit send, all of the first drafts of my chapters will be officially submitted. And I'm kind of freaking out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I want to just send it. I normally have my mom proofread it for me just so that there's another set of eyes on it before I send it to my advisor, but I'm going to meet my advisor this afternoon and I really want this to be in her inbox when I go meet her because of everything we're going to be discussing today. I want to know that the full dissertation draft has been written, completed, officially submitted, and I am now completely just at the, well, not just, but that I'm officially at the revision stage. So I keep looking at the original document. Is there anything I want to change? Is there anything I want to add? Okay. Go, go. Okay, it's been sent. Okay, it's been sent. Oh, I don't know what to think. I'm kind of freaking out. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe it. Like, I really can't believe it. I almost want to cry. It's one of those things, like, on the surface it feels like it's not really that big of a deal, because I still have so much work to do on it. I haven't done any revisions yet, so I still have all of the revisions to do. It still hasn't been seen by any of my committee members, so there's still a lot to do. It feels like miles away from graduation, and I still don't know. I'm assuming I'm still set to graduate this semester, but that's part of what I'm talking to my advisor about. I can't believe it. I'm hardly coherent right now, I feel like. There is nothing new or fresh to write. I started writing back last June, I think. Almost a year, like 9 months, 8 months. Sorry, I know I'm rambling. I'm just still trying to process all of this and what it means, because I've never been in this situation before. This is different from anything else. It's different from, finishing the first draft of my master's thesis, because that was just one long paper. It wasn't chapters. So it didn't feel the same. It didn't have quite the same weight and magnitude. And it didn't take me, 8 months I've been working on this. My thesis did not take me 8 months. So it's just, I don't want to cry. But it's very overwhelming. So those of you who are working on your PhD, dissertation, or thesis, I know it's called different things in different countries. It's just finishing the draft of it is overwhelming. I'm anxious for it to be time for this meeting, because I want to just go meet her and get answers to these questions and know that that she thinks that I'm still on track to graduate on time. It's just, I've gotten more and more nervous about that. It's been a crazy couple weeks. We're now in week 2 of this 2-weekly vlog. The last few days have been good. They've been quiet. I briefly showed going to convocation on Friday the 19th, where I won an award. which was really cool. And then I got an email saying that I'd actually been given the wrong amount for the prize money. It's actually more. Not gonna argue with that. So I'm just gonna go to campus, meet with my advisor, and then get stuck in rush hour traffic coming home, and then just chill out this evening. Feels like it's been a really big day, but I also feel like I really haven't done anything. And I just had this one last section to write, so I knew I was gonna finish it today, but oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna shut up, I'm gonna go, and I will talk to you guys in a little bit. Yay! Hello and welcome to Friday. I didn't do anything yesterday. I gave myself the whole day off. Today I've not been working either, but I've been doing stuff around the house. I'm starting finally to take the Christmas decorations down, which is really sad. But I just wanted to also catch you up on the updates since the last clip, where I think I was being very emotional over the fact that I finished writing my dissertation draft. So I went out to campus that day and met with my PhD advisor. I was really nervous because I knew what I wanted her to say, and I was really worried that she wasn't going to feel like she could say it. Well, she did. I have been approved to apply for graduation. I have been approved to send the next version of all of my chapters to the whole committee, not just to her, unless I feel like I want her to look at it if I'm not sure if I've addressed things enough. But otherwise, she said we can start getting the rest of the committee involved, which is amazing. We're pretty much now on the road to graduation. It will be in just a few months. The actual ceremony is on May 7th, it looks like. I will be defending sometime in April. We've got a tentative date of April 1st, but it's probably going to be put slightly after that. We'll have to see. I'm going to check back with her in about a month, so near the end of February, and we'll just see where I'm at and if we think I can be ready to defend by the beginning of April instead of like mid-April. So, because the 13th is the last day I can defend anyway, so it will be within those first couple weeks of April, which is crazy. So yeah, so I was very excited. After I left there, I went to run an errand, and that errand just happened to be next to the Nordstrom rack, so I popped in just to see if I could find something kind of fun and frivolous that would be a nice reward. And I usually don't find these at Nordstrom Rack. I've seen them on Nordstrom's website, but not at the rack. I found a book of Ted Baker wrapping paper, which I don't really use as wrapping paper. I use it more as like crafting paper or for decorating different places, like around my desk and stuff. So that was nice. But then I also found my watch. So I've now got a Ted Baker watch. It's beautiful. It's got a kind of mother of pearl face, gold finishing. The second hand is in a bright pink, which is perfect. It's got the Enchanted Garden print watch band, but then it also came with 2 additional watch bands, a pink and a black. I thought that was really cool. Originally retails for $225 and I got it for $78, 65% off. I will take it. So that's been making me really happy. I need to write my book review. Should take that in with me. And I also need to try to work on, I'm still really determined to try to get an abstract put together for the ADH conference for this coming October. The same conference I went to last October. But I had an idea. It might work, but we'll have to see if I can get it done in time and if they will like it. So yeah, I'm gonna go relax. My brain is still all over the place. It's still kind of catching up with all the good news, but all the really big news. So